doing this right now after just waking up. Wow, it's not easy. My head feels like a balloon. But anyways, hello everyone. While I'm getting this started, I'm just seeing how all of y'all are doing. Hey, what's up? Ooh, nice. There we go. So, what do you want to fight?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked at the hub quests or whatever they are.
Yeah.
I was just doing all
Um,
the village quests. I got up to like 4 stars.
yeah.
I'm not
How
wearing
long
my
have you been
paper
doing?
armor anymore, but
Nice, nice.
I'm I'm just wearing baggy armor.
Cool. Yeah, I was looking at that yesterday. That looked pretty neat. Um,
It's
also,
10 resistance or 10 defense. Excuse me. I was reading the word resistance.
yeah, I don't remember every name of the ones that I haven't showed you yet, but there's Once Upon a Timeline with my friend Burrito Ghost. I did finally figure out a title for that. And what was the Ludroth one? Ringing Sop and Spop out once and for all. And I split that one after that quest just specifically to call it the good, the cat, and the ugly. So I think we've got a good little bit going on here. Ah,
Yeah, how many
nice, the
videos did you end
Arzuros.
up with?
Um,
Because we played for like 4 or 5 hours.
yeah, I think that with us was 7. So yeah, that's a good little bit. There's 9 now with a couple that I've done myself. It's good that we're doing this to start because like if I had woken up feeling better, I would have said Volvodon because like I hate
Oh,
it.
I
It's
just
an
fought one of
angrier
those.
Sonic and I wanted to get it out of the way. But an easy thing is probably
Good to
better
go.
at the start, yeah. Yeah, how did you fare against it?
Um,
Here we go.
I got farted on a couple of times.
Yeah. I don't it's
Yeah,
like I don't
they don't have
remember exactly
deodorant
what it does, but
in World because just nothing causes the stinky condition.
like what does that do? Does it like just
I
make
don't
you
even
slower or because
I
you're
don't even
reeling
know.
back from the stench? Huh.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, off the top of my head, because just when I would get it, I would immediately deodorize. He also paralyzed me once, but then he didn't follow up. Because you have a
Yeah, I
dog and
remember
a
the
cat.
paralysis. Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
and
he
they.
like drifts around like the Lagombi, but like a little faster, kind of like Otogaron faster, like maybe a little faster.
I would say more like Radobon or Uragon, because they roll.
Oh yeah. I mean just like its turn radius and how much it spins.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Go.
I do kind of like this thing a little bit.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like a
Yoink.
badger, I
Gotcha.
guess. Um kind of like a badger, a little bit like a bear cuz it's so big. I still keep wondering about that if they're going to do like super huge ones cuz I think a big Arzuros would be pretty great.
Biggest thing I
Good.
fought so far was literally just Rathian.
Yeah, that would make sense.
That one I was actually able to capture. Cut off the tail and, saw it limping. Threw a flash bomb in front of it and then, captured it. But everything
Yeah.
else, it's just like, I'll just be attacking. Except for that Puke I just mentioned on Facebook. Uh, I don't even see it limp. The puke was literally like just started to limp away, and I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna capture it. And then I stabbed it. I hit triangle one time, and you know how little damage lances do.
Yeah.
And it died.
You did like 2 damage, like a blood draw, like one of those diabetic finger prick kind of blood draws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. There's this great Azuchi.
Let's go.
Yeah. I know about those because my aunt, the one I was talking about that died last year, that I was dealing with her garage. She was diabetic, and I watched her do that like a lot.
Yeah, my grandma did the same thing.
And
It's funny. Fucking Mark sent me a picture of him in the hospital, and it's just like, I'm diabetic.
yeah, because like I also know that he's a hypochondriac, so like him saying that he has yet another disease or something or disorder.
He was just joking.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, what does diabetes have to do with this? And he's just like, oh no,
What's
I got
love got to do with it? Got to do with it?
What's love but a second-hand emotion? No. He got like a cyst or like an ulcer or something, so he threw up some blood, but it was all just from drinking alcohol.
Yeah, that makes sense, because, like, you know, we drink like champs.
Yeah, it's funny, because I drink more than he does. But
Nice,
I
right?
guess
Yeah,
he's
it's
also
like
a
we're
small
trying to
guy.
celebrate something that we just haven't done yet.
But yeah, I think he's just, because, gosh, he's got to weigh half of what I do. He's considerably shorter and considerably skinnier.
Yeah. Where did the
Just
thing
pitching
go?
the Azuchi.
Oh, yeah.
I'm following it now.
Nice. Yeah, I was,
I like that you can jump off the dog and already be in full charging mode for Lance.
yeah. Like, you don't have to start it, it just, like, automatically leaps into
you
the
just
charge.
hit R2, like, after jumping off the dog. And then, like, less than a second later, you're already in however fast you can be.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I think, I remember from playing this before on the Switch a couple years ago that, I used to use jumping off the dog as, as my attacks a lot of the time, because, like, you know, you charge in the air, and it's just, like, a better approach than a lot of the things that I could have done.
I'm sharpening, but he's looking right at me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, it's like, you know, just scream, make yourself look tall. What is it that they say? Does that actually work, by the way? Like, have you seen bear videos and that actually working? But then again, I guess if it's a video, like, it would probably be staged.
Oh.
Oh. No.
It depends on the bear. Black bears are basically big raccoons. They are, they could kill you, like, you know, if they put their minds to it.
Yeah.
But they're more
I
scared
heard
of you
grizzly
than you are
bears,
of them.
yeah,
Grizzly
like, they're
bears.
more susceptible to the thing.
Yeah, it's like, there's a rhyme for it, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
But the black
Thankfully,
bear
I
one
can
is-
see the difference between brown and black.
right?
Because I'm colorblind, yeah.
Well, black bears, like I said, is just scare them off. Brown bears, you want to play dead.
Get back here.
And if it's a white bear, you know, like a polar bear.
Yeah.
If it's white, say goodnight, because those things are pure carnivores.
Oh, yeah.
And they will
He's
eat dead
fixing.
things, you know. You'll find them chomping on dead whales and stuff. It's just like any kind of food they can get, they'll take.
Yeah. That makes
So,
sense because like they're living in the cold and you need to eat to have that energy in your body to to create that heat, that body heat.
yeah.
I mean they have fur, but like eating doesn't hurt. So I would definitely understand why they
Oh,
would
he's
be
eating
food
honey.
oriented.
How cute. I'm
Oh
stabbing him,
man. Cool. So now I'm basically killing Winnie the Pooh. Or
My sister just got some Winnie the Pooh socks,
Be
nice.
careful!
like for Christmas or
Did
something. Which is
yeah,
funny because we're Jewish, but like
Get a
not all
hold
her
of
friends are.
yourself!
yeah. Did you ever watch the Book of Pooh, that stuffed animal version of it?
I don't think so.
Because like it would go around an actual room. And then a storybook would open. It kind of looked like a VHS box too. Like the book kind of looked like that. Um, and then you jump into the world inside,
Little
and
blind bitch.
it was like stuffed animal versions of all the Winnie the Pooh characters. And that was kind of fun a little bit too, because you know how you jump into the book in Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah.
I always loved that. Like, even though they really didn't do much for 100 Acre Woods, it
Yeah,
was
it was
still,
all like mini games and stuff.
yeah.
But you could get that cool Keyblade that did like almost negative damage, but it would just drop money every time you hit.
Yeah. I used that one for a bit, like, when I knew that I wouldn't be in danger. Like, I think I would have, either Kira or Kiraga at the time, and then I would just, like, go on my money creator spree for, like, I don't know, 5 minutes.
Ah!
Probably do it in, like, Hollow Bastion right outside the book, actually. I'm kind of, like, I understand their choice, I guess, but, like, their choice to not have the Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts, like, it's like it fleshed out the story and didn't just make it like a stupid Disney pile of crap. Like, it added the darker edge to the game. And without
Yeah.
that,
After it!
like, they could have at least had,
Oh,
Leon, Tifa, and Aerith. Like, who gives a shit about Cloud or Sephiroth? Yeah.
They really play up the edginess of Cloud because within Final Fantasy VII, he's way less edgy than say Leon from Final Fantasy VIII, for
Yoink.
example.
Yeah.
But in Kingdom Hearts, it's just
Yeah.
like,
Squall,
oh,
emo
I'm
heart.
emo. Yeah.
Yeah. And it is just like, give it a rest, Squall. He's just a kid. I told you not to call me that.
Leon.
Gotcha.
My name is Leon. I'm Batman.
Did you ever
I
see that
am the
picture?
knight. Where is
yeah,
Army
yeah.
Dead? Where is she?
There's like a tiny little bat. It's black, like hognose looking bat.
Yeah.
Like in a zoo and somebody's trying to clean it, and the caption of the picture is "Stop touching me! I am the knight."
Oh man, it's like I almost miss it when a year ago when I was switching from my personal profile to my Facebook page, just using that normally as everything I do and everything I comment as, like like, I was sick of the memes, I was sick of the anime stuff, I was sick of the basically porn on Facebook. I had ruined yet another social media thing with porn. And all these depression pages that I followed, because it's like, wow, it's relatable, but then I look at all those and it's like, wow, I'm depressed. And when I was when I was
Oh, I
yeah,
guess that's what I am, man.
when I was just starting out on my Facebook page, what I followed was all these pet pages like dogs and cats, and every once in a while you would see a donkey, which was really cool, or like a dog, or like fruit bats eating bananas or like watermelons, and like they'd be really cute. And like now I've messed it up with meme
Oh, is he
pages
still here?
and anime pages again.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think he was chasing after the Azuchi for a minute. I just ran around and got like the Vigor Wasp and
Yeah.
sharpened my weapon while riding the dog.
Yeah. Though then again, I guess I'm kind of glad that I don't really see the animal videos anymore as much as I do. I mean, I see them in the reels, but I don't see them like as regular posts. Because like after I think a month or two, I was seeing mostly rescue dog videos, and there would be this one every once in a while where like there would be a dog that was hit by a car, and then there was another dog barking and being really sad, and I was like, why the fuck would you show me this? I hate you. I'm not going to be on Facebook for 2 weeks. Yeah. But yeah,
I remember those old Sarah McLachlan commercials.
oh yeah.
In
I
the
can still hear the
arms
song.
of an angel.
Yeah, seriously. And it's like, I want to adopt every dog right now, but there's a little problem with that. What do I not have?
Yeah, I
Money?
mean,
I
a
don't
place to
have
house them,
money.
you know?
I mean, like, I have a place, and like, if I, kicked
Well,
my
not
mom,
for 100 dogs.
yeah, if I kicked my mom out of her own house, I would have even more space.
Showed him.
Just replace her with a couple dogs and be fine.
Even my sister, who breeds dogs responsibly,
Yeah.
I might add.
Yeah,
but
good one.
there's,
Not
like, a
one of those
limited-
ones that like I used to know. There was one that because like in 8th grade I was doing a project with somebody and I went to his house and they were like, "Hey, you want to see something?" And in the basement they have these
Damn it!
20 dogs, these cages like stacked up, and it's like, "Huh." I wasn't old enough to think like, "Huh, is that right or is it not?" But yeah, you were saying your sister does it like legally, responsibly, and like yeah,
She
and
doesn't sell a
dachshunds,
puppy
yeah.
for less than $1,000. Like, people who want these dogs really want these dogs. She's got like a waiting list and all kinds of stuff. But I've seen
Nice.
like, I don't want to disparage the Amish, but like, they sometimes run what they call puppy mills.
Well, it's
Like where, yeah, they just breed every female every time she's in heat, and then like
Yeah.
sell every puppy.
Oh.
Like,
Oh, that sucks.
yeah.
Yeah. But like also that's kind of funny because like a couple years ago me and Mark had done that on Doom, and I'll say to you what I said to him back then, like, who gives a shit? It's not like they're going to see us, like they're Amish, they don't use the internet.
Amish, yeah.
So
It's
like
funny,
if we
'cause they'll
hurt
use
their feelings,
electricity.
like we're good.
But like they'll have their own generator powered by compost. So it's not so much
Huh.
about the
That's
electricity
neat.
itself. It's about just being off the grid.
I
Like,
wonder how well it works versus a gas generator. Like I want to know like the usability rate between both of the things, because
Well,
like
yeah, but they don't want to go
we're
to a
gonna
gas station
yeah
and buy the gas because that's all part of being on the grid. And it's funny.
yeah
'Cause they'll
I
be
know
on the
that
grid
they
to
won't,
sell stuff. Like they'll run. I've seen them in Pennsylvania and Indiana and stuff.
like Ohio. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll have a furniture store. Like it's a full store with business licenses and stuff.
Oh
But they
man,
sell
like
handmade
that's awesome,
furniture
because I would
for-
definitely trust Amish furniture. Like that's got to be sturdy and durable as hell.
Oh yeah, no, it's good furniture, but they sell it for exorbitant
Yeah.
prices. And they'll have like one landline telephone in the whole building. And it's like not a Walmart sized building, but like it's a big building.
Yeah, more like probably like a dollar store, or like a little bigger than that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Or
And
like
they'll be on the
Big
grid for
Lots, like you
that,
know how
you know,
Big Lots is?
to trade
Yeah.
with, you know, the other peoples, non-Mennonites. Uh, but they
Yeah.
won't be on the grid for anything else. You know, they're just like,
Yeah.
no,
I
let's
was
let
just
us
wondering the
distracts us
comparison
from
between
God.
the gas usage stuff and the stuff that they use because like we're gonna run out of fossil fuels. I don't know if it's going to be within our generation, but just from my prediction, probably within the next 2 or 3, you know? Um
Oh, nice.
So like we've got to figure that out and we've got to start taking things seriously. For example, like why can't we have solar panels built into the top of electronic cars? Like I think that would be pretty neat, you know? And like if it could work and if it could like store enough energy to like you'd still have the option to plug it in, but like if the solar panel thing also worked, that could also be a thing, you know?
Yeah.
And
We're gonna hunt a puke
nice.
because one of my
Yeah.
bounties, I call them bounties, even though in this game they're optional quests,
Yeah.
uh,
It's
is
basically the
for
same thing, yeah.
is to go to Sandy Plains a couple times. So
Yeah. Oh, that makes yeah, I should probably actually well, first since I joined the quest, I'm going to eat a meal or the usual, there we go, and then I'm going to go to that person and or wait, can I just do it from here?
you can
I
just
didn't
talk
think
to
about that.
this lady right here,
Hello.
Minato.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like I was talking about the Dragon Prince the other day.
Yeah.
Uh,
See you later then.
and in that show, elves have 4 fingers. Uh,
Yeah,
and
but
it's
that's
just
just
like
like also a
the
drawing thing cuz it's easier.
no. Humans all have 5 fingers.
Oh,
Uh,
cool.
elves have 4 fingers, and
I
it's
like that
in this
actually.
game.
Yeah. It's pretty neat.
The Wyverian people, they kind of look Hylian or kind of elvish because they got long ears.
Yeah.
The quest maiden here is one of them. She has 4 fingers. You can look at it.
Huh. Neat.
Whereas, like, you know, the village chief, the elder or whatever, has 5 fingers. We have 5 fingers. Yeah, and the graphics are good enough in this game. You can, like, just look at it. She's even here working on her papers, and she's got 4 fingers on each hand.
Huh. Oh,
Yeah, see
God,
it?
I keep getting these spam calls. Jesus. But
I've been waiting for you.
where I have to wait for her to lift her hand, or like maybe if I God, there's all these words that are going around. I'm gonna do the zoom in feature on PlayStation, and that doesn't mess up videos, surprisingly. Okay, so I see her, she's got like black gloves on, but I can see it against the book, and I am counting 4 fingers. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, she's got or
Yeah,
3 fingers and a thumb, whatever you want to call it.
so when I was talking to about like my
Oh,
own
like this guy right
personal
here.
yeah,
He's got 5.
my own personal ideas with cars and predictions, like I had a scary thought. So I've been checking up on hover car news
Let's
recently,
go.
and like we are pretty close, probably within like the next few years they're going to start shipping them out properly. So, if we're still running off of fossil fuels and they run out, how bad do you think that's going to be when everybody crashes? Like, you
I don't
think they're
know.
gonna head it
I
off at the
think it'll
head
be like
beforehand, or like they're gonna be smart about it, or no, people aren't smart. They're gonna be like, oh, they'll find another solution before fossil fuels run out, and then people still use their cars. Oh, I'm close to empty. There's got to be a feature built into hover cars that when you're close to empty, it won't let you go above like a certain level off the ground. You know?
like height.
Yeah, they've gotta do that. Because like yes, hover cars would be awesome and amazing, and I am looking forward to any sense of the future finally. Well, no, we have some future things. I think it was within like the last 5 or 6 years that I read that they finally made a machine or like a prototype of a machine where you can read people's thoughts and dreams. Like you can translate brainwaves directly to an image or like to words, you know.
Hmm.
And they're going to work on that and obviously make it better. Like it's basically at like if I had to compare, I guess, between definitions, like it's like the 180p version, and it's like they're gonna have a while before it builds up to like the 4K,
Are we
like where it's
fighting?
working properly. The Puke.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I almost
yeah.
just got in a fight with that armadillo bitch.
Oh, jeez. Oh no.
Good.
I didn't, but like I almost did. I
Yeah.
see Puke on the map.
Right. I
Think
think
he's
I'm
underground?
going towards them. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he's
right. And I
underground.
still have
I'm almost
to
there.
like I haven't played this. Ooh, this
Oh,
is
that
this is
bitch.
really cool. Ah, dang it. I
He
fell
flew off.
I fell in this sandfall and now I have to
What's this?
God, I have to basically Dark Knight Rise this.
Oh, but you were talking about energy sources, and I hope
Yeah.
personally that it'll be like Futurama. It's just like there's no more petroleum oil. We use renewable resources, whale oil.
Oh yeah. So it turns out that I can't climb this because it's at one of those weird upside down angles. So I'm just going to have to find my way out
Doesn't
of
matter.
this cave.
Go.
Yeah,
Bitch.
by the time that I'm there. Yes, you rang.
No,
Gotcha.
I just love with Lance. You interact with a monster for the first time. They're just walking around minding their own business. Uh, so you
Yeah.
stab them a couple of times, and then they always go to roar. And then you block the roar. You counter block the
Do the roar.
roar and stab them even harder.
Yeah. All right. I am finally back in the land of the living. I have to make my way over to you. I am further away than I was before. What the hell? How do I get over there? Yeah, here I was saying this is one of my favorite locations. What am I doing? What am I doing? Where am I going? Where will I go?
In the
Who will
back.
I be? Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Did I talk the other day about Mr. Rogers at all?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood,
Yeah,
famous public access television program for children. My
yeah.
grandma actually lived in Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Oh, cool.
Not the neighborhood of make believe, but he lived in a neighborhood called Squirrel Hill in Pittsburgh.
Huh.
And yeah, my grandma like lived a few streets away from Mr. Rogers, like in
Wow.
real life.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, and there's a really good movie. I think it's
Yeah,
called A
with
Beautiful
Tom
Day in the
Hanks.
Neighborhood. Yeah, Tom
Yeah.
Hanks plays Mr. Rogers. And I even saw like an interview with Tom Hanks and like several other.
Thanks,
It was
buddy.
like, an actor's thing. Like Al Pacino was there and some other people. But he mentioned the movie because it
Ah.
had just been made at the time. And he's just like, yeah, the whole movie's about this journalist that has to interview Fred Rogers. And he's just like, okay, yeah, so you're wholesome. And then what? And it turns out Mr. Rogers is just wholesome. Not like Bill Cosby, that ended up not wholesome at all.
Yeah, because, like, he was good on TV and then not on TV. Ooh. I mean, unless you count the news where it, like, brings everything to light.
It's fleeing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I remember, like, one of the last times that I heard that he you know, like on one of those talk show things. I don't know if it was like Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon or something like that. And he was sitting right alongside Jennifer Lawrence or something, and he was just like basically drooling all over himself.
Who, Bill Cosby?
Yeah, Bill Cosby.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would be too if I was next to Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, but
I
like
don't
a
drug
little
and rape
more
women.
respectful. Yeah.
Uh,
Because, like,
but-
that's just, like, obvious. Like, you just don't do that.
oh, did you see? It was a movie. She produced it, even I think. It was on Netflix. I can't recall the title. I'll Google it after this. But basically, she's the main character, and she lives in kind of like a tourist town in New York, not New York City, but like just upstate New York, right?
Yeah.
And her mom dies and leaves her the house, and she can't even afford the property taxes. And then she sees like in the personal ads this weird listing, and then she goes and meets the people, and they're just like, "Yeah, we want you to fuck our son, who is an adult. He's 18, but
I've heard of
he's-
that one. I
yeah,
don't
he's
remember
about to
what
go
the
to,
name
like,
of it is either. I
Stanford or
wanted to watch
something.
that.
Yeah, he's about to go to like some prestigious college, and he's like really sheltered. And they're just like, "We want you to make a man out of our son, but it's not
Yeah.
prostitution."
Yeah. That kind of almost sounds like failure to launch, but like, you know, a little different premise. With
Yeah,
who
right,
was
the one
it?
with
Sarah
Matthew
Jessica
McConaughey.
Parker, Matthew McConaughey, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I have no idea why people have made all of those like horse face jokes. Sarah Jessica Parker is beautiful, especially in Hocus Pocus. Like,
Yeah, Hocus Pocus, right, dude? That was like a crush of mine when I was a kid. 'Cause we'd watch
seriously.
that movie all the time.
And I
And
get
she
that
sings
song that
and
she
seduces
sings in my
everybody.
head every once in a while. Yeah. Come take me away. Something and yeah.
It's like to the tune of Greensleeves.
I don't know what that is.
Like a very famous song. It's like maybe an Irish folk song. I don't
Huh.
actually know, but like
Oh,
you
yeah,
would
I
recognize
don't
the tune.
Yeah, I don't remember how it is right now, but yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that like because sometimes I'll go on Spotify binges like I'll deal with Discover Weekly and it'll give me like awesome random stuff that I'll listen to, and I'll deal with that for a couple months before it shows me just the same stuff over and over. And then it's like I know probably like 5,000 different bands, hundreds of thousands of different songs. Do I remember the names of them, the titles of them? No. No. I just remember how good they made me feel. If I had to pull a song from my head right now, Belie the Machine by Black Crown Initiate. It's a metal song, but like the intro to it, like
these guys
if
are
people
fighting.
just listen to the intro, the guitar before it gets into the metal stuff, amazing. Like just the way that it makes you feel. It's kind of one of those it makes you feel like you're in your own movie a little bit. Like you know, like it kind of makes me feel like an idea of like, you
Holy
know,
shit. How
you're
did
a
the
kid and you
Bayroths
make a
show
shack
up?
in the forest. Yeah. Like F is for family art. Yeah, there's the thing I hate. You get out of here. I hate you.
No, I
hate you.
showed
I
up
hope you die.
like trying to fight the Puke, and then Armadillo bitch, whatever his name is. starts
Yeah,
with,
Volvodon.
V. Yeah.
Wappa! I'm gonna
showed
use
up,
the
and
Baroth
then
to
I was immediately allowed
yeah.
to mount it.
Let's do this!
And so then I just beat the shit out of Puke with the Volvodon.
Oh,
And
nice. I can throw up mud
then
with
as
this
I was
piece.
doing
I
the,
really love that you can do this with this
the
game.
mounted Punisher, like when you build up the gauge
Yeah.
and you can do the triangle circle at the same time thing.
Yeah. I wish it was
Yeah.
easier to turn these monsters because it's like I want to attack towards the Puke and okay, now I'm doing the Punisher with Baroth. Yeah,
This
and
Puke's not having a good day. He's just got like 2 mounted fucking Punishers in a row.
yeah. The thumbnail that I used for the good, the cat, and the ugly is when Baroth is about to eat you. So like I'm glad that we've come into a number of situations where like some of the thumbnails that I put together are just great. Like that Frost Island Drift, that actually came out today, like as I'm recording this, for the people at home who are curious in the behind the scenes stuff, like I've been saying that kind of stuff more and more, and that's why like in the description I'm like I recorded these videos on this day. I think what started that was Game Grumps, because like I would hear about how they would do videos and I would be fascinated about the behind the scenes stuff. Like nobody else talks about that, I don't think, or like you know, not as much as they have.
I'm running around in circles, eating some rations and sharpening.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you got
actually
the
kind
tail.
of yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
it's I don't know where it is. Yeah, it's over here. It's like I don't know if it's automatically on at the start of the game, but like if you hold L1 like when you go into your shortcut wheels, it makes
It
the map
zooms in the
bigger.
map, yeah.
Yeah, so you can see the tail icon probably. That's also what I use when I'm trying to look around for, I don't remember exactly where the mining outcrops are, or the honey, or the bone piles, like, all the gathering spots. No, don't roar. Bad. Use your
Get
feelings.
yourself a shield, dude.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like, I can block with the greatsword, it's just like,
The timing is a
I
lot
just don't.
tighter. I can just hold the button.
Yeah. It's like you have to almost perfect time. I mean, you can do it within a couple seconds, I think, or like a second before the roar. But yeah. Oh god, that's disturbing, seeing the poison cloud come out of its chopped tail.
Yeah.
And like, did they not do that before? Because I don't remember
I'm pretty sure if
low
you
or
chopped
high
off the
rank.
tail, it couldn't do that anymore.
But like, I don't remember low or high rank Puke doing that in World. Like, it did the poison cloud stuff when it got to master rank, but maybe it's just like one of those rare things. Like people used to tell me that you could get blue shelled in Mario 64, and I used to think that they were trolling me because I had never seen it, and I used to play that with my sister all the time when I was a kid. But like then I played it with one of my friends, and like I think they plugged it in just to show me. And it's like, you can get blue shelled as early as Mario 64. I thought they didn't add it until Double Dash on the GameCube.
No, it was in 64. Maybe you just weren't in first place enough. Haha!
Oh, I definitely was.
I actually just went to my buddy Casey's house
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah. The work one or the other one?
The work one, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's just how I know them. That's how I discern them between the two. Are they
Yeah, there's
down?
Trucker
Okay, good.
Casey and Chef Casey.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Is this just a Kestodon? Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a particularly aggressive herbivore.
I am going to take care of them, though, just because they're here, just to get some Kestodon materials, because why not? And then
Yeah,
you
use
can
every
carve
part of
them
the
up at
animal
your
if you
leisure.
can.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly when I switched from calling it leisure to leisure, but like I just like it better as that now. Like it feels like a smoother experience. I think it might have been since I started listening to the band Leisure. What was that then? Maybe like 2018.
All right, old man.
Here we go.
Yeah. That was only 6 years ago. You hush.
Yeah, and I'm older than you are, so.
But like not by much.
Yeah, well, it's like in my D&D group. We had this guy named Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like our sugar daddy.
Minecraft
He would
Steve.
buy all the books.
Nice. Cool. Yeah,
because he had
because
a
like
really
they're
good
always
paying
like
job.
$30 or something like that, or 40, and it's like
Yeah,
there's 10 books.
He's a
Yeah.
butcher for like a grocery store. But
Oh,
like,
cool.
when he's working holidays and stuff and on overtime, I remember one time he worked like July 3rd, right? Which isn't even a holiday, but like when the 4th falls on a weekend, corporations like to give out like a day off before or after, you know?
Yeah.
So it was holiday pay, and he was working overtime, and I think that dude was making $73 an hour to cut
Oh
meat.
man.
And I'm not saying
Wow.
his job is easy, but it's not $73 an hour. That's like that's like working on a nuclear sub, or like
Yeah.
some shit like that. So yeah, he would always buy all the books on D&D Beyond. I remember one time he just did it as a flex. He's just like, "You think I won't spend money? I'm gonna spend money right now."
Yeah. I got
And he
this. I
barely-
got you. I got all of us. I got me. I got the world in my hand.
Yeah,
The D&D
and
world.
I went to middle and high school with that guy, and he actually got held back a grade, not for lack of intelligence, but
Yeah.
for general,
What class was the problem? Just because I'm curious. Do you remember?
No, he was just like a bad kid. You know what I mean?
Oh, because
Yeah,
I know that like the only because like I was an A student up until I had to deal with geometry, and then I was like C at best. Just because like I don't know if it was the way that they worded things or the fact that like we had to word things and like figure out
Geometry is a
equations
bitch,
from
though,
words and
because
stuff.
half of it is
Yeah.
proofs. It's
That's
just
when
like,
it starts to
yeah, I can
get
measure an angle,
troublesome. But
right?
like
and I can subtract an angle from 180 or 360 degrees and figure out a different angle. But
in
then you have
7th
to do
grade, yeah.
proofs, and it's just like, oh, well, we have to start from the base. 1 is 1 because of the, I don't even remember the name of the property, but it's just like, we have to know what 1 is, and 2 is also 2 for the same reason. And 2 is not 1, that's a different property. Two things can't be the same thing.
Yeah.
And
And
then, you know, like a million others.
yeah, but like in 7th grade, I had an F for most of English, and it was specifically because I wouldn't read. And it's like I loved reading, but you know how they would do that, like you only read the books that are on your reading level, and like I was very intelligent because like my stepdad, he
You were
was a
probably
resource
above your
teacher.
reading level.
Yeah, my stepdad was a resource teacher, and he used to teach me stuff that was like 3 grades ahead of where I was. And it's like I could have skipped grades actually, but like I specifically chose to stay in the grade that I was in to stay around my friends. Um, but yeah, like it gets to 7th grade. And it's like the only things that you're allowed to read are like Little Women, which is boring as shit. Mark Twain, which is boring as shit. It's like old speak that like it's like I am like it's like I can feel myself aging reading these books. I feel like the dust that is hanging off of these books. What is going on? And then they were like, okay, you can, and it's like the stuff that I actually picked to read once they were like, okay, you can just do whatever, was like level 3, where I was supposed to be reading level 8 stuff, and that's like when I started getting into like or not when I started getting into. I'd been reading Pendragon for I think a few years at that point, but like I think that's when I picked up The Horse and His Boy. That's the only Narnia book that I have. Um,
It's a good book,
yeah,
and
like
it's
on
fairly
its own, it's a good
self-contained.
book.
Like,
Yeah,
also, it made me realize that Shasta can apparently be a boy's name. Sounds like a girl's name to me. It just seems kind of feminine, but who knows?
it kind of sounds like a guy's name, but
Oh,
like
sorry. Let me just bring it back to Jennifer Lawrence real quick. So
yeah,
the only reason I brought up that movie uh, is because she makes him go skinny dipping at one point, and then because she's like, I don't know, 29 or something, right? And he's like 18 or 19. Uh, so she's definitely doing a cougar thing, but like they go skinny dipping on the beach,
yeah.
and then some like teenagers, talking like 14-year-olds, like steal their clothes, and she just comes out
Oh, yeah,
full
like
tits
that
and
scene in The
bush,
Parent Trap. Yeah,
full tits and bush. And I'm just like, well, I like seeing this, and then just beats
yeah,
the shit out of out of some teenagers.
nice.
That's the entire reason I brought up the movie was just because that scene is
Yeah.
hilarious. And also, she's naked and she's a very attractive lady.
Yeah, and it's good to like actually know specific movies where that happens in, because like you try to look up celebrity nudes and most of the time it's going to be fake. Like it's just going to be their face plastered on somebody else. And it could literally be anybody else, because
Yeah,
there are
I
like
remember seeing
tens
that
of
for
thousands
like
of
Britney
porn
Spears when I was
actresses.
like 13 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
you
like
know what?
Britney
That's
Spears
funny
boobs.
because
Enter into a
that was
search
my
engine.
very first crush. Like when I was 5 years old, I saw the music video for "Hit Me Baby One More Time," and I was like, "Yes, that."
No shit. Yeah, I was 9 because you're 94 and I'm 90. So,
Yeah,
and I'm just like,
you're 90 years old.
something is stirring inside me.
Yeah, I got
We
this
can do this
feeling
quest whenever you
deep
want.
down inside. Yeah, I'm just they're trying to talk to me about the Rampage stuff, and I was probably going to quit the video and switch it out, but I'm just like waiting for them to stop talking, and it's very like long-winded. Okay, just a second.
Oh, I also have a Rampage quest, but I didn't pick that one. I just picked some other shit. If you're gonna
Yeah.
close out the video, then I'm gonna have a cigarette. If that's cool.
Okay, cool.
All right, BRB.
Yep.